Mother's Day is Sunday, and we have plenty of mothers who are glowing with pride. I'm Tim Peterson, and I hope my mom Nancy is one of them. Welcome to this Mother's Day edition of Sports Path.
I'm Zach Halverson, and I'm sure that my mother Kathy is glowing as well. On today's show, we'll get you caught up on our Fab 5 baseball and softball teams, other cross teams as well, and also knock out some hunger in our area.
I'm Jami, Dustin, and I would like to wish my mom, Lori, a happy Mother's Day as well. I will let you know which high schools were ranked in the top 50 high schools in the state, and I will also let you know what school has a former hockey coach who is in some hot water.
Your name may be mentioned in our Facebook Likes of the Week, and this week we'd like to thank North St. Paul's James Huss, who, by the way, sings a great Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and Sarah Hansen for liking us on Facebook. The TV19 Sports Facebook page is your latest news and updates from your favorite team, so be sure to like us by logging on to facebook.com/TV19sports.
Should also say Feliz Cumpleaños to Angela. Anyway, on April 25th, Mahtomedi took their gloves to Tartan for a game of softball. Unfortunately, they forgot their bats.
Welcome to Tartan Fields, where today Tartan Titans will be taking on Mahtomedi Zephyrs and girls softball. I'm Tim Peterson. Next to me is Zach Halverson, and swung on left side. Knocked down, scooped up, throw on to first. High. Runner from third coming home. She's going to score, and Tartan's going to have the lead 1-0. Oh, mark that as an E5.
Jumping into the box now.
With a run scored.
7,
Nelson comes in. And
Kushki, who mishandled it and then threw it over. And, that's what you think you have to do.
that ball gets off the glove of Jami Hyder in right field. She throws it in, but the runners advance, and probably should have been caught again, so we're going to mark that down as an E9. The payoff pitch swung on and missed. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Nelson, and that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning. It was a double, couple errors, 2 left on, and after 1 full inning of play, Tartan leads this one 1-0. 2-1, bunted right back to the mound, and throw down the first goes sailing high. 2 runners will be scoring as Kaufman scampers around third, and a runner with that bunt error was Hennahan, and she gets all the way to third base on that. So 2 runs in for the Titans on another error. They now lead this one 3-0. Good throws in defense. Here's a drive to right and just gets over the head of Carlson. Runner comes in, and Herzog's going to hold at second. And Tartan adds to their lead as Hennahan comes in to score. In the third, drives this one to right center. That'll get 1 run, if not 2. They're sending the second runner. A little bobble out there by Helmer, and that advances both runners, so runners will be on the corners again as 2 runs come in to score. Tartan starting to pull away in this one. This pitch hit right back to the pitcher, Nelson, and she scoops it up and throws on to first, and they broke up the no-hitter. Couldn't break up the complete game shutout. A 1-hitter thrown by Nelson here today, and this game is over. A 9-0 win. The Tartan Titans beat the Mahtomedi Zephyrs. Well, the Tartan Titans get the victory today, and it's mainly due to the arm of Emily Nelson here. And Emily had a great game, and you had a no-hitter going into that last inning. What was going through your mind in that inning?
Well, my coach, Jen, she's my pitching coach. She's like, I want you to finish strong. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I didn't want anyone to score. Do teammates talk to you in the dugout and everything up to that point? Are you pretty loosey-goosey? Because a lot of times when pitchers in the major leagues are playing, they'll tend to just be on their own and hide and not talk to anybody. How are you in these kind of situations? It's just like loose in the dugout, and we're all just like fun. It's like nice knowing that they have my back, so that's what really helps.
And your defense was pretty good today compared to Mahtomedi. They kind of struggled out there, and that was beneficial to you. What did you think when they got that last hit in that last inning, though?
I was a little nervous, but I was like, just breathe a little bit, and then we got this.
And you did get that. You threw some nice pitches there. You had a few strikeouts today. In that, I want to keep going back to that last inning. Were you worried that they were going to get, after breaking up the no-hitter, that they maybe were going to get a run on you then?
No, I wasn't worried at all because my teammates, they're really good players, and I know that they had whatever was coming at them.
And you played well defensively to help your own cause there. Or they ripped one back at you there at the end.
Yeah, but just Cat reflexes.
They're Nelson reflexes.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of the plate, batting-wise, you were 2 for 3, or actually 3 for 4, and you scored 3 times, so you scored more runs than they did by yourself.
Yeah.
How were you feeling there at the plate?
I felt really good. The coaches really help with getting you comfortable in the box, and that really helps with us.
Well, you got Simley due up next, and then Mahtomedi again. Yeah. So hopefully you can keep doing to them what you've done to them so far this season. Congratulations on your victory today.
Thank you.
Wow, what a great interviewer. Yeah. Let's take a look at the standings in the Classic Suburban Conference. North St. Paul on top there, but Hill Murray right on their heels. Boy, what a great game matchup that is going to be coming up next week.
Should be a great one. And then you see Tartan and Mahtomedi down there. Maybe next year.
Working on improving.
Yeah.
Switch it over to the Suburban East, and Forest Lake leading that conference. White Bear up there.
Hanging in there.
Yeah, but, basically a half game out of second place, so they're right there. But Forest Lake, they got a tough team up there, and they're showing undefeated, yeah. So a couple teams in our conference is both undefeated so far this year, having good seasons.
Well, should be a great end of the softball season. Section's coming up. Looking forward to seeing how the teams fare.
Yeah, next couple weeks, everything will be wrapping up. So we'll be out there. Make sure you are.
Definitely. Helping the community is a big part of what we try to do here at TV19. And back on February 17th, Venice Heights Commons hosted an event to try and knock out hunger. The event was held to help stock the Venice Heights community food shelves. Local image Scott Jensen was at the event and recently put this together for us.
Well, this is the Knockout Hunger event, and it's an opportunity for people to showcase youth boxing and to support the food shelf that's sponsored by the Lions Club, Merrick, and the City of Venice Heights. It's really exciting for the entire community, and we're really, really proud of the Venice Heights Economic Development Corporation, or the VHEDC, for thinking up this idea and working with our staff to showcase our beautiful building and bring the community together to support such a great cause.
We're trying to fill it all the way out. This is a one of a kind. It's a boxing event, so it's new and fun and different, and it's very exciting. Everyone's coming in with money or with food for this portion of it. It's just fun to get people engaged and excited about what we're doing for the community. There are just so many people that need this kind of help.
Oh, yeah, I love this. I love this. And the people will not see that hatred that they got in the pros, I'm going to get you later and all that stuff. They'll see the kids, they'll shake hands, hug each other, congratulate the other one. Then they'll go off and maybe have a bottle of pop or something together and just talk. I mean, they're just really close.
These kids that you're seeing, they're not just, they're trained kids. They're not just coming in off the street and brawling with each other. These kids have been in the gym preparing, for the fights for months.
Like I said, I hope this is a yearly event. We can, maybe even a couple times a year we can put it together, because I think the fans will have a good time, and I know the kids are going to put on a great show.
It's been a cooperative work with all of the various community members, businesses, and when we envisioned this, it's exceeded our greatest expectations. So let's go knock out hunger.
For this edition of Sports Path, I searched the internet high and low and found this very inspirational video. Everyone here at TV19 who has watched it has got goosebumps. See what you think and let me know on our Facebook page.
Whether or not you win this thing, you've got to decide how you're going to walk out of here when it's all said and done. Because the game is going to go on. And there's only one rule you're going to need to know about. There are no second chances. There's only this moment and the next moment. Every one of those moments is a test that you get to take one time, and only one time. So if you see an opening, tear into it. If you get a shot at victory, make damn sure you take it. Seize that moment. That moment is a crossroads where everything you want will collide with everything standing in your way. You've got momentum at your back. Fear and doubt are thundering like a freight train straight at you. And all you got, the only difference between making history and being history, the only thing you can count on in any given moment is you. It's you versus them. You versus no. You versus can't. You versus next year, last year, statistics, excuses. It's you versus history. You versus the odds. It's you versus second place. Clock is ticking. Let's see what you've got.
Goosebumps. Thanks a lot, Jamie, for finding that video for us. Great video. Kyle Todd's mother should be proud. Kyle recently fought in a mixed martial arts match on April 28th at the Target Center. Todd won the 165-pound amateur title by defeating Nick Porras in a rematch. Todd trains at the Spartan Martial Arts facility in Oakdale, is named the Spartan, and is a Woodbury graduate.
Mahtomedi got their lacrosse season started on a good note as they took on Hill Murray on April 24th. Jake Erickson's mom must have made a great pregame meal as he led the way for the Zephyrs with a hat trick. Here are the highlights from that game. Welcome to George Smith Field, home of the Mahtomedi Zephyrs. Today we have a good lacrosse game for you as the Hill Murray Pioneers have come up to the fields here to face these Mahtomedi Zephyrs. Hey, future player of the tomorrow. Still has it. Now he feeds it over. Pass. Make a shot at the net. And it bounces its way in. Second goal just like that. Lodahl to the near side, cutting in and taking the shot and getting the goal just like that is Mike McCabe. Have a penalty. Another shot, and that one gets into the back of the net. Another goal this time. Sam Koenig gets in there. We look at that shot again. Koenig just looks like he's going to pass it and fires at the net and caught Ryan off guard. Rasped nicely too by Mike Tessier. Shot goes in, a rebound shot and a goal. Pioneers get on the board on the follow-up shot by Mike Rawlings. Finally pays off for him. The junior midfielder gets his first goal by Bowditch. Passes it off. Nice catch made. Nice shot made. And a nice goal made. Fancy stuff as Sam Koenig gets another one. His second of the game. Here's Harris. Fires a shot and scores. Well, you can see the frustration as Josh Burns swung his stick at the ground after that shot went in by Harris. Zephyrs play well, get this victory. They win it 12-3, mainly on the backs of Jake Erickson, or I should say the back of Jake Erickson and goalie Joe Rukovich. Erickson with the hat trick this evening, 3 goals. He scored as many as the Pioneers did combined. Zephyrs win this one 12-3. And they remain undefeated.
A look at the standings thus far in the Classic Suburban Conference. And you see 4 teams, Hill Murray at the bottom of that, Mahtomedi at the top. And you see the Mahtomedi got their lacrosse season started on a good note as they took on Hill Murray on April 24th. Jake Erickson's mom must have made a great pregame meal as
As I said, yeah, they've improved to 8-1 overall. Their only loss coming against Eastview by 1 goal. Simley has yet to play any conference games, but is 1-7 overall, while Hill is 5-4, and St. Thomas is 7-2 overall. We'll roll it over and look at the...
Suburban
Actually,
East
no, we're
now.
not going to look at the Suburban East yet. Not yet. We're going to hold off on them.
Alrighty.
Yeah? Let's take them off.
Sure.
All right, let's roll on. White Bear Lake has put themselves on the national map as one of the best teams in boys lacrosse. Their team goals against average is 4.60, making them one of the best teams in the nation. The Bears remain undefeated. Now we can look at the standings. All alone atop the Suburban East Conference, and there they are, alone.
This team is a dominant team. Ted Rammert, Nick Truen, Jared Bartz, full lineup, great goaltending by Doug Protasek. It's a team that's led by some great coaching, and it's a team that you see. They got Eastridge tonight, and it's a lacrosse team to watch here in the Northeast suburban region here, because they could be a very good state championship contender.
Yeah, their goals against average was the top in the nation.
Yeah, it was 2.6 roughly in there.
Yeah, and then they played Stillwater and gave up 5, and
Maple
they've
Grove.
5
Maple Grove,
against them as well. Both schools got 5 on them, so it's dropped a little bit, but man, they're tough defensively.
Very
Good
good team.
Jamie, what do you got for us?
Well, guys, Hill Murray girls junior varsity hockey coach has been accused of bad stick handling, and I'm guessing his mother isn't glowing about it. Michael Richard Simons was charged with 1 count of theft for allegedly stealing bundles of hockey sticks from a Maplewood retail store where he worked. Simons said that he sold just 1 stick to a Hill Murray girl hockey player. Varsity coach Bill Schaffhauser and Hill Murray spokeswoman said that Simons only coached for 1 season and was no longer employed by the school when the accusations came out.
Mahtomedi High School was given a prestigious honor as it took 3rd place on the list of best public high schools in Minnesota. List made by U.S. News and World Report evaluated nearly 22,000 schools across the country. Tartan High School also made the list, placing 41st in Minnesota and 1,678th in the nation. Congratulations to both schools.
Well, congratulations also to the White Bear Lake track team. They fend off a team from Bismarck, North Dakota, and won the Ron Sass Invitational on May 4th. First place finishers included Joel Rykow, Grady Bell, Tyler Hubman, Connor Hubbs, Jack Sky, Adam Luke, Adam Heiner, Brian King, and Notre Dame bound Eric Gebke.
Congratulations to Hill Murray junior defenseman Blake Heinrich on his recent commitment to the University of Minnesota Duluth. He follows a long list of pioneers who chose to be a Bulldog, including Chris Casto. Heinrich told Minnesota Hockey Hub's Lauren Nelson that he is still deciding whether he will come back to Hill Murray for his senior year or join the Sioux City Musketeers in the USHL, where he was drafted. But he said he's leaning towards playing as a pioneer in his senior season. So hopefully...
How do you think his mom would feel about that?
Well, at this point, he lives in Cambridge. He lives in this area. So for travel, I think we're looking at definitely going to Hill Murray. And personally, I would love to see him go to Hill Murray again. I'd love to cover his senior year here. So hopefully he stays. But whatever he's.
I'm just gonna guess. Yeah, that's what his mom would say. Whatever is best for him and what's best for the family and where he goes and where he's gonna end up in his hockey career path. So. You always want to make sure, though, you finish your high school degree before you get anything.
Definitely.
Well, what else is going on in the news?
We actually got some highlights, Tim. Tartan baseball.
Very nice. Let's take a look at those highlights right now.
Mahtomedi High School. Today we got some good baseball action going on. Mahtomedi Zephyrs taking on the Tartan Titans. This game originally scheduled to be played at Tartan High School, but due to the weather conditions, the field is a little too wet, so they moved it up to Mahtomedi, so Tartan will still remain the home team. This ball driven to left and deep, left center. Way back, and that is gone. Sean Baumgard sitting on one and drills the 3-run shot over the left center field fence, and that wind maybe playing a little bit of factor there as Klingsborn's roughed up here in the second with 3 runs.
The sound system that they use for regular Mahtomedi home games.
This one driven deep to left by the top leadoff hitter, and that one is gone. Well, walks will haunt, and Klingsborn's done it twice and given up both runs that he walked, and 5 in total now as Goodwin goes deep.
Well, this looks like we're going to get a little...
Yeah, time for a visit from Coach Russell, huh?
Yeah, definitely. And
here's the pitch. Misses high. Gets by the catcher, but I don't think anybody's going to take an extra base here. So Klingsborn with a 4-pitch walk. He gets the RBI as Peach comes in to score, and the score goes to 5-1. Swung on right side. Double play ball, flip to second, throw on to first, and not in time. Nice hustle by Jake Jackson, beating that double play out. It's a fielder's choice, 2 away, a runner comes in to score, making it 5-2. Had a sacrifice in his last at bat. He's 0 for 2 or 1 for 2 in the game. Drives this one to right center. Nice line drive hit. That's going to get 1 run in. It's going to move another run over to third. And the Zephyrs are going to lead this one by a score of 6-2. Nice job by Marshall, keeping his head down and driving that one out to right center. This one swung out right back at Klingsborn. Knocks it down with his body. He's got the runner in a pickle. He's going to chase him down. Nice job by Klingsborn. Runner tagged out. Now they got to play at first, over to first, and the tag put on. And in time, double play. Oh, a couple mistakes made there by the Zephyrs. Some bad base running. Klingsborn's down on the third baseline. Matt Bonine at first. This one swung on left side and it squeaks through. 1 runs in. Marshall's chugging around third. They're going to send him. Throw in is going to be cut off. Now throwing home. Too late. Skips through. It's going to go nearly into the dugout. Both runners are going to move up. And a couple more runs scored. And an error, costly error there, as he probably shouldn't have thrown it home.
Singles that have had the ball go off the fence.
This ball hit out to second base. So this should end the game. Throw on out first. And it does. A well-played game by the Zephyrs and a good attempt at a comeback there for the Titans, but Zephyrs just a little too much in this one, and all behind the arm of Mike Bauman. Throws 12 strikeouts in the game, 11 in his first appearance and 1 in his second appearance. Zephyrs get this victory. They win it by a final score of 11-5. You're watching the Zephyrs and Titans on TV 19 Sports. Hey, we're here with Mike Bauman, a winning pitcher today against the Tartan Titans, and you threw 12 strikeouts today. Just kind of let us know how you were feeling out there.
You know, I was feeling pretty good. Came in with 4 days of rest, and I had a great defense behind me, knew I could trust them, and just went out there and threw the ball.
Yeah, they're a good hitting team. Last time the team gave up 15 runs to them, and you got the victory last time, 17-15. Today you were able to shut them down a little bit. Were you doing anything different? You didn't pitch against them last time, but as a team, were you guys going at it a little differently today?
Well, we still hit the ball, and we just wanted to focus on getting the outs, and as a pitcher, I wanted to focus on getting it low.
And we had a kind of weird thing in this game where you pitched until the 7th, then you came out, and then you were able to come back in. Kind of let us know what went on there, because I've never seen that before.
Yeah, after the 6th inning, I went out and started doing the charts, and we just weren't getting the outs, and Coach asked me to go warm up, and I was out there before I knew it.
And you had everything working for you today. Your offense got you an early lead. How does that feel as a pitcher when you're out there and you know you get the lead early on?
It felt great. As a pitcher, it gives you confidence, and especially with a defense, you can just go out there and throw the ball.
And you guys, your next game is on Wednesday. What do you know about the upcoming team that you got to face? Have you even looked at them yet?
Well, we play Richfield, and they're a pretty good team. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, pitch, hit, and play defense.
All right, well, best of luck and congratulations. Nice victory today.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, the Zephyrs got that victory there. Let's see how they're doing overall in their conference, in the Classic Suburban Conference. It's a tough conference there with Hill Murray in it.
Yeah, Hill Murray just beating everybody. Bill Lechner doing a great job as coach there. Close behind, Mahtomedi at 3rd, and then Tartan at 5th. So all four of our teams in the Classic Suburban, top 5 teams, should be a great and very exciting end of the season here.
Yeah, they all have respectable records there in that conference as well. Hill Murray North off to a good start.
Right.
A little bit of surprising. They weren't projected that way, but they got after that good victory at beginning the season off against White Bear Lake. Let's see how White Bear Lake's doing in the Suburban East Conference. Kind of toward the bottom there, Zach.
Right, not where you want to be, but sections you breathe in your life. Everybody makes the playoffs here, have an opportunity to do some damage there. So it does, put the regular season in the rearview mirror and maybe do something in the postseason. So.
Kind of strange seeing Creighton-Durham Hall on top of that conference. I mean, they never have good,
ever.
No, never good teams for baseball. I don't know any guys that came out of there.
You're definitely a fluke year for the Raiders.
True. Well,
take a look at the girls lacrosse.
Why not?
standings.
We haven't done that yet.
So take a look at the girls lacrosse standings here. Suburban East, White Bear Lake, also at 7th in girls lacrosse, but
they're consistent.
Right.
7th in both.
And looking at the independent league as well now, as you'll see Mahtomedi topping that with a 3-0 conference record. Hill Murray down there at 6, 0-2. Not many games in conference played, but nonetheless, not bad by the Zephyrs, huh?
Yeah, 8-2 overall. Shattuck St. Mary's?
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a haul to drive up and down for that. So, yeah.
Yeah. Couple of quick mentions here. First of all, congratulations to White Bear Lake native Ryan Carter. He is on the New Jersey Devils, and his team has moved on. They beat the Flyers the other day, so they'll be moving on to play the winner of the Rangers and the Caps, which according to Jami Dustin play tonight, and so it should be
May 9th.
Yeah, May 9th.
Yes,
so you'll know if you're watching a replay of this show what's going on. But good luck to him. Would not mind seeing 35 pounds of hardware come back to this great city as it did back in, I believe it was 06. So we'll see what happens.
Bring it into the studio.
Yep.
Raise the cup in here.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Also, congratulations to Jamie's husband, Joe. We mentioned it last show. She wasn't here to say it, but your husband being named JV coach.
Yeah, he's going to be the White Bear Lake JV coach for the boys hockey team this year. So I'm excited to go watch him.
I'm very excited to see what he can do with those guys. And
you're probably going to miss your husband next hockey season.
Yep,
huh?
definitely am. But I've heard they've got a lot of good Bantams coming up, so he's got a lot of talent to work with.
Definitely, guys like Tommy Giller, got a great A Bantam team that did a lot of damage this year for White Bear. So White Bear's a team to watch in the future. And yeah, as you said, Joe's going to have a lot of talent to work with. It's going to be a lot of fun for the JV team this year.
Yeah.
Also, again, congratulations to Blake Heinrich, another college commitment that we have here and there. And it's always great to see guys that are moving on to next levels of play that can say that. And also, Blake, if you're watching, please come back. I want to see you here. I want to see you in a Pioneer uniform.
And just happy he's going to the U of M. Unfortunately, it's Duluth, but that's all right too.
Yeah, Bulldogs, a great facility up there. Scott Scanlon, great coach and great arena.
And some good players up there as well. I know a few from the Rosemont area. So, Well, that'll about do it for this Mother's Day edition of Sports Path. Be sure to tune in on May 23rd for our next Sports Path. I'm Tim Peterson.
I'm Zach Halverson.
And I'm Jami Dustin.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh,
and that's your Sports Path.